There comes a time when you've done all the energetic work, you've done the healing, you know the action, you're clear, and your intuition tells you it's time. Do it. There are voices that go, no, in your head. But it's like, it's the only thing to do. It's the only move now that makes any sense. I've had several of those moments in my life. A couple of years ago, I was writing in my diary about something I had written about many times before. And my hand was writing, and I saw it. I was like, it's time. And as I was writing that, my heart was beating. And I was like, no, shit. But still, it was this feeling of, that's when I know, like, I've written something that's true. It's this, like, click, like a puzzle piece in place. When I saw that it's time, it was like, yes. Yeah, of course it is. Even though there was like, there was also relief. And I could also see that in my external circumstances, it was about a friendship. It was about someone I really cared about. And I got the intuition. This has run its course. It's time to close this relationship, to end this relationship. You could also see it in our, physical environment. It wasn't just my physical, but in the interactions, in the manifestations, in the reality. It wasn't just my intuition that said it's time. We were looping. We were going in the same circles. There wasn't an expansion. There was just loop. And even though I had done the healing and I had done the energetics of aligning to what I wanted, I'd also avoided it, trying to sweep it under the mat, kind of, not focus on that, not making that relationship my primary focus, but still, my intuition was still clear. It was direct. It was like, no, this is something you've got to do, and you've got to do it now. You've got to end this relationship now. So I went to this person's house, and I did end their relationship. We had a talk, a story I will probably tell another time. And this person agreed with me, so I did it. And that act was such an incredible power portal in my life. And just that one thing, that was very big, it was very hard, but it had such ripple effects that I could have never foreseen. And here I am, again, in one of those moments where my intuition is like, boom, this is it. And I can't, even my reality, it's like, no, this is the thing. Doing this, talking in front of the camera with the intention of sharing it. And of course I have a lot of resistance. This is one of the hardest things I've ever done. It goes against so much of my conditioning. And it's challenging me. It's challenging all that I've been practicing for many years now. It's challenging me, but it's not overpowering me. Because I have, through my experiences of these, and through practicing, doing that thing, listening to the intuition, not just when these big things come, but all the small things. If I want to see that person or not, if I want to go there or not. I did realize quite early on that you can't eat the cake and no, that's not the same. I don't know. You can't get the, you can't listen to the intuition. You can't get your intuition to be loud and clear, and because that is very helpful in life to have that clear, loud intuition. But you don't get that if you don't listen to it. If you don't listen to it, like I can't expect the intuition to, be there, to be loud, if I'm not listening to it. With the small things and with the big things. So I knew, like, when the intuition says, like, it's time, it's like I can't keep on going in my life clear and intuitively led until I do that thing that the intuition is saying right now to do, Then I just start creating confusion and, like, in my energy. So I know this is what I've got to do. And the thing is, which is cool, which I'm noticing, which gives me a lot of hope, is that I am so embodied in my inner world now that I can hear the voices of resistance. I can discern them. I don't become them. I'm not, oh my fucking God. Because even though there is a voice right now in my head that says, oh, I can't say that, and every word is just like, and cringing, and like, just like, no, don't do this. This goes against so much of, what I thought I should do. All of those things, those thoughts are here still. But I also hear, like, I'm also deeply connected to the it's time. And that it's time, the part of me, the intuition, that is the one that leads. So I'm moving with the intuition as it's still there. And, I'm also it also has this emotional component of that I can discern, I hear, and I actually move with that voice, even though that's there, the other voices, I move with the intuition. But I can also, because there's an emotional reaction. My heart is pounding. I am a bit scared. There's like tingling here in these parts of my body. I haven't really taken a deep breath. And I can hold that. Holding means, I can notice it. I can notice these sensations that are not particularly comfortable, but I can just notice them, and there's not this bracing that contracts my whole being. If I would be bracing, I wouldn't be able to speak. So they don't lead me. The bracing doesn't lead me. The emotions don't overwhelm me, and the thoughts don't lead me. My heart, my soul, my intuition is what is moving me in this moment. And that makes me feel quite powerful, This is power in practice, when those parts of us that don't bring us towards what we desire, or are not concerned with our desires, when they are not the ones leading. So here I am. I'm doing it. And I'm gonna keep on doing this now, every day, because that's what my intuition has said. And I'm just thinking about how it would be if we all practice this skill, because that's what it is. It's just a skill that I've been practicing and practicing and practicing to, those maybe not as hard things. So I'm sitting here doing one of the hardest things I've ever done, and I'm okay. I'm good. I'm gonna do this. And it starts with these kinds of moments, just one little person. What a world we will live in. And we all can do this. So, see you tomorrow. Thank you for listening. Bye.